Do you sometimes think people come into coaching and they want just a quick fix?
Oh yeah.
All the time?
Not all the time. Not all the time.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's but I think people have different needs at different times.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes
you need a quick fix, and like the world's falling down around you, and you just need the right piece at the right time. And being able to provide that is important, because if you can't provide it fast enough, people fall over.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think, there is an element to that. But once you have that quick fix, you right the ship. But like I was saying before, there is no ceiling to how much better your business can become.
Yeah. And
so being able to evolve and adapt and then move forward and then unlock the true potential, as opposed to fixing a mistake or fixing a single problem, it's about unlocking what is the real potential that sits within this.
Yeah. I find that a lot of people come into the space and they want a quick fix to a long-term problem, rather than a quick fix to a short-term problem mistake that needs to be corrected. And I think having a coach helps you to see the big picture, rather than, if I fix this one thing, I can reach my goal in 3 months, where realistically it might take a year to get there. Yeah. And some people that don't have anyone in their corner, they'll take 5 years to get there. But if you do the right things at the right time, you can do it in a year, and you can do it a lot faster because you actually know what the next step is.
Yeah, I think people might also, when they're looking for that quick fix, often when you're at the coalface, you assume the problem is something when it's actually not. A classic example, and this is controversial, but I reckon a stack of your listeners would be like, I need more leads.
Yeah.
Everyone needs more leads. Everyone needs more leads. And I would be like, well, more leads would help you. But I can guarantee you there are failures after you get leads that are letting you down. So do you really need more leads? Or could you correct a whole heap of that through fixing other things? Because if I gave you 1,000 leads tomorrow, you wouldn't be able to handle them, and you'd burn through them, and then you'd be in the same space we are in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
So it's not the volume of leads necessarily.
What you do with them.
It's what you do with them. But people get stuck on if I just had more leads. Because the other things take ownership. The leads that they don't have, it's easy to blame someone else. I don't have the leads. But if you have the leads, then it's all on you.
Yeah.
And so it's easy to shift that blame, and people will say, I just don't have enough leads, because they're not actually owning their own part of it. It's easy to blame the fact that I don't have enough leads on the market or my ad campaign or my digital marketing agency. It's a cop-out in a way. It's not owning that space.
It's much easier to say it's not my fault.
Exactly.
I'm doing everything I can.
Exactly.
But if you have some tools to improve your conversion.
Yeah.
To lock in the sales, to turn around the quotes.
Maximize the value. Yeah. All of those sort of things takes pressure off how many leads you need at the front.
Yeah.
And so I'm not saying you guys don't need leads, because you do. But a lot of the time people default to, that's my magic bullet. If you could just get me more leads, everything would be right. And it's not always the case. That's the quick fix. Everyone's like, I just need more leads.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I gave you 100 leads tomorrow,
what would you do with
You'd be back next week.
Yeah. I do often think that business is improved at several places at the same time. You can't just fix one thing.
No.
You can't just fix your leads and your conversion, and then you're going to have a whole bunch of work, and then you're not able to actually fulfill your promises to your new clients because your team's not big enough. So it's a constant seesaw where you have to say, okay, what can I do? How much can I take on? Where do I need to add? Where do I need to subtract?
Yeah.
And it's tough. It's really tough.
Yeah, and I think that's the mechanics of business. And a lot of people, they haven't had the time to even think about the mechanics of business as to how different phases of your business interact with the other, and how to control outcomes or slow things down, speed things up when you need to in different phases, so that you can protect the overall result.
Yeah.